This team didn't just lose games, they lost their spark. One night they looked unstoppable, the next they looked lost. You can feel it in the air every time they step on the court, that uneasy silence before a storm. The plays don't connect, the effort looks off, and even the fans have stopped believing that a comeback is coming. Something inside this team has changed, and not in a good way. The body language says it all. Missed shots turn into glares, huddles feel cold, and the bench looks like a group waiting for answers that never come. It's not one bad week anymore, it's a pattern. The trust is fading, and the energy that once kept them together is slipping away game by game. Now the noise outside is louder than what's happening inside the gym. Reporters are talking, trade rumors are growing, and the front office can't hide behind press smiles anymore. Everyone knows a shakeup is coming. The only question left is, who's going to take the fall first? Don't forget to subscribe to Redone Report for more powerful NFL stories. When things start falling apart, the first sign of change usually comes quietly, and this one did. A late roster move here, a quiet signing there, nothing that grabs headlines at first glance. But people who've watched this team long enough know that small changes usually mean something big is coming. It's the kind of silence that doesn't last long. The timing couldn't be more suspicious. Just days after another tough loss, two new players show up on the roster, both in the same position, both with skill sets that fill the same role as one of the team's veterans. That's not a coincidence, that's preparation. The kind of preparation that makes you look twice at the names who've been here for years. Fans are already connecting the dots. Social media is buzzing, insiders are hinting, and everyone's waiting for the next notification to hit their phone. When a team starts to reshuffle this fast, it's never random. It means the front office already made a decision, they just haven't told the world yet. The moves might have looked small on paper, but they sent a clear message: change is coming fast. Bringing in two fresh faces at the same position isn't random, it's a signal. The front office didn't waste a second signing players who can block, catch, and step in right away. It's like they're quietly building a safety net before something major drops. These new additions bring size, hustle, and hunger, everything this locker room has been missing. You can tell they weren't added just to sit on the bench. The team wants new blood, fresh energy, and a reason to believe again. For the veterans, that's not good news. It means the clock might be ticking. Moves like this don't happen mid-season without a reason. When you start to rebuild one position, it's usually because a big name is about to walk out the door. The question isn't if it will happen, it's who's about to be replaced. Every team reaches that moment when loyalty meets reality, and for this one, it's staring them right in the face. David Njoku has been here through every rebuild, every false start, every promise that never turned into results. But now, with his contract winding down and his name floating in trade talks, it feels like the clock has finally run out. He's still producing, still fighting every night, but business doesn't wait for emotion. The front office knows his value, and so do other teams watching from the shadows. A player with his talent doesn't get moved for nothing, and yet the whispers are getting louder that his time in this jersey is close to over. For the fans, it's bittersweet. Njoku was one of the few who stayed when others left, the kind of player who gave this team an identity. But when a season collapses and the future starts calling, even familiar faces can become trade pieces, and right now, that future might not include him. While the spotlight stays fixed on Njoku, the quiet story unfolding behind him might be even bigger. A rookie has stepped in and started making noise, not with talk, but with plays that turn heads. Harold Fayen Jr. isn't waiting for permission to shine. He's taking snaps, making catches, and forcing the coaches to think twice about who really owns that position now. It's how every new era begins: slow, subtle, and then all at once. The young guys are bringing energy that can't be taught, and the veterans can feel it. Every practice rep feels like a battle, every game a test. When a rookie starts outperforming someone who's been the face of the position for years, it's a sign the torch is about to pass. The locker room can sense the shift. You can feel the hunger from the new players, the urgency from the old ones, and the quiet tension that fills the gap between. This isn't just a lineup change, it's a new chapter starting right in front of everyone's eyes. Every team has that one decision that defines its season, and for this one, it's sitting right under center. Dillon Gabriel was supposed to be the answer, but every game feels like the same story short. Passes, missed reads, and frustration building with every drive. Fans have seen enough, and they're starting to chant a new name: Shedeur Sanders. The debate isn't quiet anymore. Everywhere you look, people are asking why the coach refuses to make the switch. Maybe it's about protecting the rookie, maybe it's pride, or maybe it's fear of what a real change might expose. Whatever the reason, keeping Sanders on the bench is starting to feel like a mistake that everyone sees coming. It's not just about one position anymore, it's about belief. When your quarterback loses the crowd, he usually loses the locker room next. And if this team keeps sinking, the pressure to let Sanders take over won't just come from the fans, it'll come from inside the building. Then there's the rumor nobody wanted to hear: Myles Garrett could be on the trade block. The idea sounds crazy, almost wrong, but it's out there. He's the face of the defense, the player who still gives fans a reason to believe on nights when nothing else works. Trading him would feel like tearing out the team's heartbeat just to start over. Yes, the front office could get a huge return, maybe picks, maybe young stars, but some moves cost more than they're worth. Garrett isn't just a stat line. He's the spark that keeps this team from completely falling apart. Losing him would send one message to the league: the Browns are officially back to square one. That's why it doesn't add up. His contract is heavy, but his impact is heavier. The fans know it, the coaches know it, and deep down the front office knows it too. If this team is ever going to rebuild the right way, Garrett is the one piece they can't afford to let go. Now, it's clear this team isn't chasing wins anymore, they're chasing direction. The talk has shifted from playoffs to draft picks, from highlights to hard decisions. It's a quiet rebuild, hiding behind press conferences and short answers. Everyone says the right things, but the truth is simple: they're starting over again. The fans feel it too. Every loss hurts less because expectations are gone, replaced by hope for what comes next. 2 top draft picks, a fresh quarterback, maybe even a new coaching plan. That's what people are holding on to now. It's not about fixing this season, it's about finding a reason to believe in the next one. But even as they plan for the future, the same problem still hangs over everything: the mistakes that got them here. Bad signings, wrong calls, and a front office that kept pushing hope instead of answers. The rebuild has begun, but this time the fans aren't buying promises. They just want to see if the team finally learns from its past. Blessings to all my Red Zone Report subscribers. Family, your support means everything. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and catch you in the next one.